MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Miami Marlins. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Dan Straley gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Liner towards second. And a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Piscotty will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Pilar, base runner at first with 1 out.
Nope.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Comes in here right at 260. 21 homers and 54 runs batted in. This is on the ground over the first. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's just 2 for 9. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. A called strike on the inside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Come on, let's do it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Ready now for the Marlins, Derek Dietrich. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Dietrich, an Ohio native. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Segura on at first, nobody out. And there's ball 2 now. Sanchez has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. A tough sinker on the inside corner. First and second here with nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign, but they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
First pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Richard is there. 2 gone. Jed Lowry now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's hitting .429. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. In his career, Lowry is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. A bouncer up the middle. There is Travis, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Marlins strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Wind up and the 0-1. On the ground to third. Lowry's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's focus on James Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Russell Martin now is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Count even now at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40.
So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, Aaron Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now in the box, Lewis Brinson set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground near home, but it gets fouled. Set to deliver the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him.
No, he's in there, safe.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Standing in now, number 12. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Brinson stands at second with no outs. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Sacrifice attempt here. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Digging in, Alex Paquez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners are at first and third with none out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Set, here's the 3-1, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Dan Straley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big pitch early, the 3-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Derek.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. First pitch on its way. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Marlins leave all 3. They're down 1-0. Back at Marlins Park for the third inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up.
Kevin Pillar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Lowry's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 1, Georgia.
Ready for another chance. Aledmus Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined softly here toward the right side. Foul. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 20, John Donaldson.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. A base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A 1-1. He's high and outside for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Now the 3-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. off the inning, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope,
A ball and
that's a
no
ball.
strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Richard ranging forward. 1 out. So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3-0 pitch. Is taken, strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. First pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Piscotty leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes a cold strike 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Center fielder, number 9.
Striding into the box, Lewis Brinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Here's Justin Smoke now as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Rendell Grichuk will be next. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's Rendell Grichuk. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Rendell Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 21 for him on the season as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-1.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. On its way is pitch number 75. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Digging in to try it again. Number 12, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in now, Alex Jaquez. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. Strike 1. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Now the 2-1. Taken. Strike 2. The 2-2.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Grounded to short. Diaz brings it in. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Dan Straley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
1 out and a runner on third. Lifted into center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Gene Segura standing in. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Segura carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Marlins 1. Stepping in for the Jays, Russell Martin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Heading after it is Piscotty.
He's got it 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Sanchez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second. And now he's got a 3-ball count.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, That's a quality AB in my book.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready for another shot now, Derek Dietrich. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here it comes, 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher, JT.
Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Realmuto, the runner at second with one away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Little tapper down the third baseline. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 8.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in is the third baseman, Jed Lowry. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Men on third with 2 down. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Lays off 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Take him deep.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. A 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and Miami has taken a 3-2 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Previously against Junichi Tazawa, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the forkball, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. Tazawa, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Let's get you out here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Let's go, Marlins.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Go!
Outside, 3-0 now. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Previously against Junichi Tazawa, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Donaldson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
The 2-1 home. Cue shot here out towards short. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
In now to Oscar Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Richard rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 24, Danny Barnes.
Ready once again, number 12. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Left fielder, number 12.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Digging in once again, Alex Jaquez. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Barnes, originally from New York State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Johnny Giavotella will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Giavotella.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and an even 20 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And it's fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Let's go, guys.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner is in from second. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. It was a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. It's a fastball center cut. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Three runs already home here.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Realmuto at second with 2 down. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Ready on 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pilar's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Miami's out in front, 6-3. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
71. Drew Steckenrider.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Steckenrider, a right-hander going 6'5". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Russell Martin now. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Cameron Maben will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Cameron Maben.
And that's taken for strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
3-2 pitch. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in, a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for his man.
Jim Johnson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He swings and grounds it to short. He'll go to the bag for 1 on the first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Marlins on top, 6-4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 62, Aaron Lou.
Jed Lowry will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Yeah, now that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And the pitch. And it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Ready on 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. Smoke is there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, number 12.
Digging in to try it again, number 12. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
2 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Softly hit out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order. They still lead at 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Tepera is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tim Conway will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Up around the face. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's Randall Grichuk. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Conway sprinting after it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 6-4. Robbie Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Robbie Scott.
Ready for another chance. Alex Hawkins 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Alex Hawkins.
From the stretch. There's a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Tim Conway, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too high, and it's 3-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 3-0 offering. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last debut. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. There's a heater in there for a strike. Segura stands at second with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Pilar. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Kyle Berklaw takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Kyle Berklaw.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Berklaw, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Conway is over. 1 down.
The batter, second baseman.
Stepping in, Devin Travis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Oh, he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. This pitch is popped up. Dietrich is calling for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Russell Martin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0. to third. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-4 the outcome today. Miami rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Junichi Tazawa wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Kyle Bearclaw hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.